Today is a challenging day. I am feeling definitely very chaotic, and that's because I got home late last night from I traveled 3 hours to get home, and had to unpack the car, and didn't get home until like 7, so it was dark and didn't really want to unpack or anything. But I had to get ready for my next in-home sit, which I'm actually at now. So I had to load up the car and um, help with things around the house, get the dogs situated. We had some doggies coming in and, you know, just a lot of chaos. Um, I don't know how many dogs we have at the house right now, but it just was one of those times, or it was just, ugh, where I literally felt like I was, like my body couldn't keep up with my spirit or my energy or vice versa. So when I get to these in-home sits, it's just like, oh my God, I can just decompress and like expand my energy again and get grounded and um but it's a struggle. um yeah, I'm still not fully present in my body. Working on it. Just finished my meditation, but that was a struggle. It's like I'm not even sure where my energy is. Is it at the house, my house? Is it? Yeah, so I find that when I am going from place to place, I really struggle with that because usually there's just a lot of, it's so chaotic because I have to unload. I feel like I'm, running to the airport like every time I go to in-home sit, but I'm not. I'm driving somewhere, and but it's like loading, unloading, unloading, loading. My house, load and unload, or vice versa, and then client's house, unload, and then a couple days later or a week later, load and then unload. And it's like I am go, go, go. I bring my bags into the house, or I take them into my room, and they don't even get unpacked before I have to leave again. So it is crazy. So it's interesting, you know, wanting to live intentionally and having those like times in, my day-to-day life, or thankfully it doesn't happen every single day, but having those times is just like, it puts me into such a high level of stress and anxiety. And I have been wanting to intentionally simplify. It has been a challenge because I go to someone's home and I'm there, and like I think this month I was home last night, and I mean seriously, I know that I'm here at JoJo's house for the weekend. I'm gonna have to look at my calendar to know where I am on Monday. I think I may be home 1 or 2 nights, or I may be at another client's house. I have a client that this month I'm going to be at her house for 12 days, and then I'll go home for a couple days, and then I'll go back to that same client's house for another 12 days. And I have a vacation trip coming up in November, but I'm not even going to be home between now and then, except for, I don't know, who knows? So I literally leave my suitcase packed all the time. Um, Gosh, I'm not, I'm kind of complaining, but I'm not complaining because I do really love doing the in-home sits, because it allows me to have usually a lot of quiet time to myself to do my creative, all the stuff that I do for my candle business, whether it's, putting together my candle recipes or, you know, anything that goes along with that. So it allows me to have that quiet time to do that versus my poor mom who is at the house with lots of dogs and lots of chaos. I don't know how she does it. I don't know how she does it. Bless my mother. Anyway, yeah, so I'm playing with this idea of how I can simplify. I want to be able to have all the things that I either need to work on or that I would enjoy or would that make my life, more enjoyable. And yet that is a lot of stuff to kind of be moving in and out. I feel like I should have an RV or something where I just basically pack my world into an RV and just drive to my clients' houses. But oh my gosh. Yeah, so I'm just kind of rambling today, which rambling today because I am feeling, like I said, quite scattered and like my energy is definitely like all over the place. So thanks for listening to me ramble, because I don't really feel like I have a point today. It's funny, because I knew I was at the house and we had a client coming at 8 with 2 doggies. And so I was like, oh, I have to do I've got to do my my meditation for my channel. I'm doing a 30-day daily ritual challenge. And so I wanted to get that done, and I wanted to do this video. I like to do this video right after I do my morning meditation, my ritual. So I got myself up at 6:30. It was like pitch black outside. And then I realized, well, I got to get my things together, like my camera set up and my candle and my matches and my things. And I actually did it. And then I was recording the meditation, the ritual. And then one of the dogs started barking upstairs, and I was still staying with it and recording and talking through it, and the dog keeps barking, and I was like, okay, well, this is not real meditative. So I kind of ditched that idea and decided, well, I'm just going to do the meditation and this messenger's video once I get settled at my client's house. Well, I mean, if you can see around me, I still have my bags. I brought the bags in, and they're, throughout wherever. Haven't unpacked or anything. But I was getting set up for this, and I was like, okay, well, let me get my camera set up. And then I realized, well, I got my the hell is it called? The little tripod that I use. I had that ready to go, and I left the house, and then I'm looking through all my stuff, and I'm like, where's my tripod? So, like, one of the things that I use that every single time I record. So, oh well, what are you gonna do? So I'm just rolling with it today. So I have the camera propped up on a bag of coffee up against my computer. So I'm just allowing myself to just like be scattered and also be present and rattle on, just because that I'm just going to be okay with where I am in the moment. I'm not like thrilled about I was thinking, it was interesting, the word that popped into my head was performance, but this really is not performance, nor are the videos that I've created with this challenge. So I guess where I am unraveling that idea, the subconscious idea, internal idea of needing to perform, needing to look good, needing to be perfect, needing to say the right thing, need to not control how everything is and your perception of me. Yeah, so always finding a new edge. Life, I notice that, when you're living intentionally or you're trying to manifest, that everything unlike it's going to come up. And what I've learned from experience is that it's just a test. It's just a test to see how you're going to respond to the trauma of, the situation or life. And I've learned that the less I react to that thing, the negative thing, the thing that I want to judge and make wrong, the less that I do that, what am I trying to say? So the less that God, I've totally lost my train of thought. The less that I react to that thing, the more quickly that energy will pass and that little test will pass. And what's interesting is that manifestation will then happen after that. I have dematerialized owing money that way. Fascinating, very fascinating. Anyway, another story for another day. All right, I think I've rambled on long enough. Thank you for joining me today. Hopefully you took something from this, even if it is just to love yourself right where you are. Life does get messy. It is messy sometimes, and we are human. All right. Much love to you, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.